So the original plan for today's video was to do a pick and gut video on this lock. So this lock is a challenge lock. There's the key. It was sent to me by J.Gabriel. It's called Punching Down, and it's lock number 4 in his series called Funny Stuff. And there certainly was some funny stuff going on inside this lock. Now I managed to pick it off camera, and then I thought I'll do a video, and I did several takes. It kept on going wrong, and I think what I'll do is I'm going to put up a little montage of that picking attempt, or picking attempts, because there were multiple, and you can see exactly the trouble that I was having with this lock. And then what we'll do is we'll come back, because what I decided to do was, realizing that it wasn't going to go well with the camera in front of me recording it, the lock just wouldn't behave. I thought I would pick it off of camera, which I've now done, and I can still show you all of the gubbins inside, and you can see what causes me all the problems. Anyway, for your viewing pleasure, here's a montage of me trying to pick this lock, getting my ass kicked and swearing a lot. So we've got him secured in the vise, and although the key is a little bit sticky, as a lot of challenge locks are, he does work well. So let's see if we can't get this bad boy picked. I've picked him a couple of times and spent a lot of time just practicing. Deep full set doesn't mean a thing, and sometimes the first time I picked it fully open, it opened up really quickly, and then I couldn't open it again for another sort of 15 minutes picking, and then the second time I opened it up, took a long time to get the open, so the confidence of the first open melted away with the length of time it took me to pick it open the second time. I think we're stuck now. Bollocks. So we've got them in the vise, and the key, if a little sticky, does work. This isn't the first time recording this video. I thought I got it open the first couple of times, but I ended up getting a stupid deep set, full set, which was pretty much 160 degrees, which isn't open. And unfortunately, as I sort of rotated it back, the core got stuck at sort of that kind of angle, so I had to do just a little bit of gentle percussive maintenance. Oh, are we open? No, that's just a full set as well. How the hell is that a full set? Dear oh dear. Fucking full set. That's our full set, but we didn't get stuck. Okay, I think I know what's holding us back. At least we didn't go all the way back to the beginning. There's still hope we can get this picked. So I've come to realise that a lot of these full sets don't mean a lot. You could be closer, but you could be going in the wrong direction. Right, so we got them in the vise. Key's working, if a little bit sticky. This isn't the first time I've tried recording this video. Let's see how far we get this time. Are we open? Nope, I'm back to my crazy full set. How the hell is that a full set, Jay? Come on. I think that's our full set again. Still not bloody picked. And we're stuck. Oh no. For fuck's sake. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. I wasn't really enjoying it too much towards the end. I kind of was. It's all in good fun. But I think it's just frustrating when you're trying to get something on video and it doesn't go right. But this lock certainly gave me a run for my money. Now, as you can see, if we look, we'll just grab a pick. J.Gabriel's put some markings on here. We've got punching down there, and we've got this mark at the top of the keyway. I'm careful not to lock it up. This says nope, not open, and here it says still not open. So to get this one truly open, you've got to get it to this stage down here, and you can see that I have managed to pick it, and now it does go past that line. So this lock has been picked open. Didn't manage to redeem myself on camera, but I'm sure J.Gabriel will appreciate all of my efforts and swearing trying to get it open. So anyway, I'll tell you what I'll do is I'm going to gut this. I'll speed that up, and then we can have a look inside and you can see what caused all those crazy deep falsets. Right, I've got it all disassembled. I don't think there's any funny stuff going on up in the Bible as far as I can see. That all looks pretty standard. Now, as you may have seen, the plug looks like an absolute horror show. It's not supposed to look like that, Jason. What have you done? So let's have a look at the pins, and then I'll explain exactly what it was that was causing me the troubles and what Jay has done to this plug to give me all those crazy deep falsets. So we've got all standard springs at the top, apart from this one here. This is a double spring, so it's a spring within a spring, which makes it kind of like a really tough spring. And just look at that pin. I mean, what the fuck is that, Jay? Let's have a closer look at that one, because that is pretty nuts. And yeah, you need to appreciate that. So it looks like it started off life as a nail, and then we've got these loose sections on there that spin round, and they're kind of square as well. So yeah, that's going to cause all sorts of trouble. And in the plug, in that position, we've got a nice deep undercut. So that pin is going to be constantly catching on there and sort of snagging things up for us. So if we look at the other pins, in number 5 is a standard, as you can see there above this high lift, and then we've got these, they're kind of like somewhere between gin pins and spools. I'd say they're more like spools, but they interact, each of those pins at the top interact with these 4 channels that Jay has cut in the plug. If I grab one of those pins, there we go, pin number 1, make sure I've got him tightly. So ordinarily, when you pick a lock, you would lift up the driver pin till it's level with the top of the plug, and then the plug can turn and the driver pin stays up in the Bible. But what happens in this lock is that you lift it up till it gets to about that position, and then if all the other pins are picked, the plug is able to rotate through this channel, and inside that channel there's like an undercut, and that undercut just holds onto that pin. Look, I can almost hold up the plug here by the pin. So these pins end up sitting within that groove, and that's what was causing me to get those deep falsets. So it could well have been because I was rotating counterclockwise, which is that way, and then ended up in that position. So it's quite likely that pin number 1, pin number 2, or pin number 3 was causing exactly that falset. But it could have been that all 3 of those pins were in that groove, causing me problems. Now pin number 3 doesn't have a groove going that way, but it does have a groove going the other way. So even if I'd have gone the other way, excuse me, even if I'd have gone the other way, I've got 3 traps that side and 3 traps that side. So these are known as trench traps because that's what Jay's done. Crazy bastard. He's put these trenches in, got those undercuts, and each of those 4 pins just end up getting stuck in that channel. very difficult to pick out of something like that, and it certainly had me going around in circles, as you could see from the video there. I was getting a bit frustrated towards the end. Fun and games to pick though. I did really enjoy doing it, and it's certainly something that I'd like to borrow. I've never tried putting these into challenge locks, but it's worth noting as well, if you are ever going to, you may have seen me do it when I sped it up, if you're ever going to gut a challenge lock, always use a shim. As you can imagine, if I didn't use a shim and I started trying to drag this plug out, then this pin could have got trapped in those grooves. And then we've got a bricked lock on our hands, which isn't fun. So there you go. That was punching down, which, yeah, certainly punched down to me and handed me my arse. Thanks for that, Jay. Appreciate that. Anyway, really great lock, great modifications. I did enjoy picking it. I just didn't enjoy trying to video it for you guys, but you get to see all the outtakes, and I'm sure it's fun for you to see me get my arse kicked. Anyway, cheers for sending that, Jay. Appreciate that. I owe you one. It's coming. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.